Lazarus is a new anime being produced by Mappa and directed by Shinichiro Watanabe, the famed director of Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo. With Watanabe's involvement with the project, it was inevitable that it would get picked up by Adult Swim for its English dubbing, and I think it fits very well with the anime that Adult Swim is commonly associated with. The basic premise of the show is that a cure-all painkiller called Hapno is released to the public, only for it to be revealed years later that anyone who has taken the drug is doomed to die unless Dr. Skinner, the drug's original inventor, can be found and a vaccine can be made. After watching the first episode, which at the time of writing is the only episode out, I have very high hopes for the series. The first episode serves as any other standard opening, with us meeting the characters that make up the eponymous group, Lazarus. Our main character is a 23-year-old man named Axel Gilberto, a master of escape, evasion, stealth, close combat, fashion, cross-country, and probably a million different things. Off the bat, he has a lot of similarities to Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop, with both having a similar appearance, both being proficient in combat scenarios, and both coming from shows Watanabe directed. Is it a coincidence, or does he just really like characters like them? Who's to say? Moving along, if the series continues to follow the flow it's established from the first episode, then I have no doubt it will continue to impress me. The side characters that make up the rest of the titular team all seem like they have great potential to be a strong supporting cast to Axel. After the first episode, I'd say Leland is probably my favorite. Not for any specific rhyme or reason, but I just kinda like his vibes, and he has like a good attitude for him, you know? The fact that the first thing he does when the reality of Hapno is revealed is give up on school and work to solve the problem is real as fuck, and that energy is what the world needs. Doug seems to be like the quieter, stoic, stronger type that doesn't say much in the first episode, but he does prove himself to be very competent with his duties, to the point that he was the only person to successfully corner Axel during the entirety of the episode. Christine serves as a cool in-between of Leland and Doug, as she seems to share Doug's proficiency and skill with weapons and fighting, but matches Leland's personality and vibes a lot more. I have a feeling that she and Axel will become pretty good friends and develop a gay best friend / sibling type bond, but that's just what I'm feeling after watching one episode. She was also the one to actually detain Axel, so she's so far the most competent person in the organization. One of the characters that doesn't get much attention in this episode is Elena, the group's resident hacker and tech support. Now granted, this seems to be because she's portrayed as being very soft-spoken and reserved, as the first thing she does when she sees Axel passed out is hide and try to ignore the conversation. But I feel like over the course of the series, she'll learn to grow out of her shell and open up, or at the very least open up to more of the team members. The last notable character is Hirsch, who acts as the group's leader. Not much is known about her, but she's the reason that Axel was able to escape prison, and it seems that at the very least, she acknowledged that could have been an outcome of her visiting him. What ends up happening with these characters waits to be seen, as the series needs to continue, but I look forward to keeping up with the show every week. My only real fear for the series is that it will somewhat lose the plot on what makes it cool initially. The best example of what I'm talking about is Ninja Kamui, a recently aired Adult Swim anime. To quickly summarize and spoil it, the series starts with the action being a high skill-based precision, martial arts-based system, where skill and strategy determine each fight, but it slowly shifts into a borderline mecha anime with the main character and all of the antagonists getting robotic super suits that power them up to the point that nothing can defeat them except another suit. While I didn't completely dislike the shift in the power system, I wish they had stuck with the more grounded ninja-inspired combat that it had started with. I don't see how that can happen with this show early on, but I'm still a little reserved about it. It'll probably be in the back of my mind for the entirety of watching the show. Overall, I'm pretty excited for this show to keep going. With Common Side Effects concluding its first season recently, I'm in need of more things to watch, so hopefully the show ends up meeting the quality of Samurai Champloo or Cowboy Bebop. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Any would really help me out. Thank you.